All right, wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, June 1st. It's hard to imagine half of the year is almost gone. But we've had a lot of great tastings this year, and we got two great ones coming up this week, both from Australia. You could call it Australian Wine Week with our Foster's Group tasting at Cafe Max. This is one of our bi-weekly tastings from 6:30 to 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we have about 8 wines. Chef Oliver Saucy will be sending out some tasty treats to go along with that. And then Friday night, we've got our vintage Australian tasting here in the store. 10 wines, 10 years or older. Check it out on our webpage. If you want to see the complete listing of both wines being served at both of those events. We got a lot of stuff to get through here, starting with Saturday in the store. And pretty much we've always got something open in the store. And Saturday, the subject of our email, the Mount Veeder, I figured why not open this up and let the folks taste what we're offering, which is what we're about here at the Wine Watch. We popped this puppy open, the 2006 Mount Veeder, showing pretty nice right out of the bottle, but 2006 is a vintage, still has some big tannins, needs a little while to be open. And next to that, we decided to give the folks that were in the store spending some big dineros something really good to try. So another bottle of 2005 Robert Mondavi Reserve. We popped that baby open, and right out of the bottle, this wine, a bouquet just jumps right out of the bottle into your face. Gorgeous cigar box spice, fresh earth, red currants and plums, absolutely delicious. And this wine is going to be great with 10 years or more in your cellar as well. 2005, a classic vintage in Napa Valley. And we have the rest. This wine sold out at the distributor now. They're on to 2006. So what we have is it with this 2005 Mondavi Reserve. If you haven't got it, we still have it at a great price, $79. Okay, then leading into Brown Bag on Saturday. Whew, it was an Olympic day here. I couldn't believe we had 30 people here, at least 30 bottles of wine open. My head was spinning all day as we were busy in the store with customers, so I did not get to taste a lot of the stuff that was open at Brown Bag. We did have a few things, though, that were pretty popular with the crowd. This 2007 Vaqueras from Domaine de Garrigue. I think, Nathan, thank you very much for bringing this in. He sold about 3 cases for me to the crowd. We have this now in the store, just arrived today. List price $22, on sale for $19 and change. A smoking little bottle of wine. You've heard me talk about the 2007 Rhones. This is your chance to get them. They're all available now. Don't miss out on this killer vintage. You can find a lot of great stuff for $20, like this Domaine de Garrigue. Okay, and then we had a bottle of 2003 Pietracupa Aglianico Terrassi open. This wine, very distinct, and I think we still have a few cases. I got to put a search party out on these in the back room. The computer says 23 bottles. I can't find any of them at the moment, but if we can find them, what a smoking bottle of wine. Gamey, crushed dried flowers, fine herbs, grilled meats, animal notes, old-style red wine. This is from the southern area of Italy, Campania. Aglianico, one of the longest-lived grape varietals there is. I had a 1968 Mastro Barandino Terrassi Radici in the Vinotech when I bought the store 12 years ago, and it was amazing. We opened it up next to a 90 Franciscan Magnificat, and the 68 Aglianico seemed younger and more vibrant than the merely 8-year-old Franciscan Magnificat. But fantastic stuff. Thank you, Elliot, for opening that up. Thank you, everybody who came to Brown Bag this weekend. What a great Brown Bag, even though I missed most of it. Too many customers in the store late Saturday afternoon. But we had a great week last week, and to top it off, Saturday night, had dinner at Pete's house, where we had a couple of 1995s. The 95 McGill Estate, one of my favorite wines from Penfolds. This is one of the only single vineyard wines that they make at Penfolds. We had the 1995 vintage of this. Really drinking nice, soft, maybe slightly past its peak. The tannins really mellow in this, just light acidity, freshness showing at the end, but drinking very nice. And then the 1995 Fisher Lamb Vineyard, which is what I brought to the party, really showing nice. Still had some unresolved tannins, dark cherry fruit, some lovely fresh earth tones to it. 1995 was a great vintage in Napa Valley, overshadowed by 1994. But if you put 94s and 95s on the table side by side, it's hard to tell the quality difference. Both very good vintages and starting to drink excellent right now from Napa Valley. And then my pick of the night, the 1997 Canalicchio di Sopra Brunello di Montalcino. Pete, do not open up your cellar to me. I will pick out the best bottle of wine and open it up, if you let me. Well, this was the best bottle of wine to open up Saturday night because it was drinking perfect, silky smooth tannins, lovely red cherry fruit, spice box, just beautiful, soft, velvety tannins on the finish. Still good freshness. This wine drinking at or near its peak. Okay, well, I told you guys that I would be in the store Monday. I lied. I came in here Sunday night instead, just to clear up a few things and to clear up a few bottles left over from Brown Bag as well. The 2006 Mount Veeder also still sitting on the table. This wine was drinking beautiful after it was open for 24 hours. What I recommend when you open up a young bottle of wine, always save some for the second day. This is a sign if the wine is going to age very well or not. And if it's better on the second day, chances are you want to put this wine aside for 3 to 5 years if you have the luxury of having a wine cellar. All right, well, that's what I drank yesterday, or most of it anyways. It's hard to get through everything on Tuesday, especially after a long holiday weekend. But we got a lot of great stuff going on this week. Check it out on today's offer, our tasting at the Tower Club, our Spanish event next Tuesday. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.